This is a predator that you really are going to want to learn about. It's what I would call an opportunistic predator. You got your aerobic predators, your ambush predators. This little sweetheart is opportunistic. She is not picky about what she eats. She'll grab onto a rodent, constrict it, swallow it whole. She'll do the same thing if she crosses paths with a lizard or another snake. The Honduran milk snake. Gorgeous pattern. And this snake, she's sending a message to a would-be antagonist. Don't even bother because I'm venomous. Not poisonous. Poisonous snakes do not exist. They don't have poison that they secrete through their skin like a poisonous frog or poisonous salamander or a poisonous insect. It can squirt poison through its exoskeleton. A venomous snake will inject venom through fangs. So she's showing off these beautiful colors that indicate that she's venomous. She is not. It's a bluff, but the predator doesn't know that, and the predators can see the colors and they know what they mean. That is why she's marked like this. This is not camouflage. So there she is. Beautiful, beautiful snake. A lot of people get themselves into trouble trying to identify snakes by the shape of the head, the markings that they display. That is not a way you want to try and determine whether a snake is venomous or not. This snake looks almost identical to many of the Latin American coral snakes. There are at least 60 species of coral snakes in Latin America. Micruis dumerelli, I believe, is one of those, and it would show the same types of colors, or at least they would meet the same way. So I want to explain this to my audience. Let's talk about North American species, like a king snake, a scarlet king snake. That snake is harmless, and it would have red to black, friend of Jack, venom lack. I know most of you have heard that. And then if red meets yellow, that kills a fellow. The coral snake. That's how people in North America tell the two different species apart. In Latin America, it's the opposite. So this beautiful Latin American milk snake, which is harmless, has red to black. In North America, venom lack. In Latin America, that's a venomous species. That is a coral snake. Many of those coral snakes have these identical markings. Maybe not quite the same colors, but pretty close. And how can you tell when the snake's crawling as fast as it can to get away from you through foliage? How can you tell? And you're all excited to grab onto it. Don't. It could be a fatal mistake. These have enough venom to put you down and put you down fast. The venomous coral snake, not this young lady. Now, one last thing I want to talk about is that beautiful head, that small tapered nose. That's a gauge. She might be following a snake, a lizard, or maybe a rodent, trying to catch it and eat it, and it'll crawl into a crevice or a crack. And if she can get just the tip of that nose in, that lets her into the crack past it. That lets her know that she can follow her prey. She can actually contract her body and to a point where she can continue to hunt her prey even after it's made its escape into a crevice. And if she can't get that little gauge of a nose into that crevice, she won't pursue it. Why expend the energy? Why get stuck?